So we are here at example number 25. We are to solve for the equation of the tangent line to the curve. The curve is given. Okay? Itpakiana kasi if you are, kung nagsosolve kay tangent line, tunay ko nga pero may diin. Of course, given an curve. Okay, tangent diin han curve, di ba? Naya kandida, ang tangent line daw to the curve where it crosses at the x-axis. Di ba? So, it crosses at the x-axis. So, pananglitan may dani mo din ni x and y-axis. Tapos pananglitan, this is your curve. Pananglitan lang ha. Let's say this is your curve. Oops. Let me use another color daw. Pananglitan, this is your curve. This is just kumbaga, hypothetical line here. Okay. We are to solve for the equation of the tangent line to the curve. The curve is given where it crosses at the x-axis. This is your x-axis, di ba? It crosses with the curve at this point. Okay? So, ibig sabihin it problem. We are to solve for the equation of the line, the tangent line to the curve at this point. The point where the x-axis crosses with the curve. So, hain ito nga tangent line. This one, di ba? Okay? I'm not saying that this is actually the y is equal to x cubed plus 3x plus 14 ha. Hypothetical lang ini. Papaliwanag ko lang kung ano ibig sabihin hit problem. Okay? So, your approach would be, unang-una, you have to identify kung ano iton hiya nga kuan. You have to identify kung ano in hiya nga hain iton nga point. What's the coordinates of the point? Knowing that the curve is crossing, it crosses with the x-axis. Itpakiana, hain iton nga point nga nagcro-cross it x-axis with the curve. Okay, so how do we do that? Okay, let me erase. Ay laanay. Bakit ko kin-erase? Okay, ano to? This is your x-axis and you have there the y-axis. Okay, we are to determine the value of the point. We are to determine kung hain ito nga point. Okay. Paano natin madidetermine ito nga point? Okay, of course you have to start somewhere. What would be the value x-axis? What is the equation of the x-axis? What is the equation of the x-axis?
Y is equals to 0,
Anyone?
sir.
Okay. Y is equal to 0. So the equation of the x-axis is y is equal to 0. Di ba? Y is equal to 0. And y-axis naman, the equation of the y-axis is x is equal to 0. And any vertical line, ito an equation is x is equal to wherever that line intersect with the x-axis. Di ba? Okay, so amo ito ni pagtitigaman. Anyway. Okay, ready kita. The curve is it crosses with the x-axis. X-axis meaning the equation of the x-axis is y is equal to 0. So iso-substitute mo, kailangan kasi natin ma-determine kung ano ang coordinates and point. Okay? We know that the y coordinate of this point, okay, for sure is 0. Kailangan lang natin mabilngan ang iya abscissa or the x coordinate, knowing that the ordinate or the y coordinate of that point is 0. Okay. So, we will solve for the value of the x coordinate, di ba? You have the equation y is equal to x cubed plus 3x plus 14. Take note ha, this is not the actual that is not the actual curve. Okay, papaliwanag ko lang kung how we will solve the problem. Y is equal to x cubed plus 3x plus 14. Okay? That is, it crosses with the x-axis or y is equal to 0. Diba? Sa substitute nimo nga to. Diba? So this will be 0 is equal to x cubed minus 3x plus 14. Okay, we are to solve for the value of your x. Okay, in your calculator, we will solve for the value of your x. This is cubic. The equation is cubic. So, ibig sabihin when the equation is cubic? Ibig sabihin nito, the curve will the maximum number of times that the curve will intersect with the x-axis is 3 times. Maximum ito niya, but not necessarily nga 3 times siya mag-intersect. Diba? It could be 3 times or it could be lower. Okay? So, cubic here. How do we solve for the value of your x? You go to your calculator. Dapat may baro na kamhin eh. Okay, you go to your calculator. If you have your calculator, you go to your mode equation number 5. Okay. Mode equation number 5 tapos down. Cubic. Addicted cubic. Okay, liwat. Mode equation. Diba? Number 5, diba? Ipindutan with number 5. Tapos, ayaw kita din kasi this is a system of linear equation of two unknowns. Two equation, two unknown, three equation, three unknown, four equation, four unknown. Adi kita hit down pa kita. Nakita niyo dili nga arrow. That means may da pa iba nga option ha ubos. So pindutan niyo with arrow. Adi kita hit cubic equation. You press number 2. Okay? It imo i-enter dida, it add calculator niyo nasugad. It calculator na sugad. A, B, C, D. Diba? Nasugad dito. A, B, C, D. Okay. Dapat, yung calculator is in this form. Nasugad dapat yung calculator. This is cubic, diba? This is AX cubed plus BX squared plus CX plus D. This is equal to 0. Dapat equal to 0. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, your A is the numerical coefficient of the third degree term. Okay? The third degree term. B is the numerical coefficient of the second degree term. C is the numerical coefficient of the first degree term. And D is the numerical coefficient of the x raised to 0, or that is the constant. Okay, so before you can use your calculator, you have to rearrange this one. 0 is equal to x cubed minus 3x plus 14. This will be, rearrange natin nga diha, kakadiko didi. This should be equal to x cubed. Waray niya term nga second degree. So, walak tawan natin dida. Pwede na ibutang dida plus 0x squared plus, may da niya, dili pala plus, minus pala, minus. You have there minus 3x. And of course, the 14 plus 14. This is equal to 0. So this is your your working equation. Imo ikakadto ay calculator. Okay, imo input dili calculator nimo, your letter A is obviously that is 1. Pindot nato na 1. Tapos pag enter equal lang. Tapos automatic yung adto yung B. Your B is 0 because obviously wala niya second degree term. So 0. This is 0. Then enter equal lang. Yung C mo is negative 3. Press equal. Okay, and your D is 14. Press equal. Okay? Yan. Yan na asya natin mo gagamitin. Then you press equal, your calculator will do the calculation for you. Okay? X sub 1. Take note. Kaya ano X sub 1 nakabutang? Because that's cubic. There are 3 values of X. Okay? There are 3 values. Ibig sabihin, your curve will intersect with the x-axis 3 times. Okay? So, ang una nga value, that is 2.8216. Isurat daw natin. 2.2. Diri ko decimal talaga yun. Diri ma-express as fraction. Okay, x sub 1 here. And when you press again, adi man, an equal sign again, you have your x sub 2. This time, this is imaginary. Diba? May niya imagine. This is complex actually. This is a complex number. Okay? Complex number here. So, nagdi-disregard natin here. Okay, complex man here. When you press equal again, abutan mo x cubed. X sub 3 pala. X sub 3. Okay, this is also imaginary. So, i-disregard natin here. So, aton real number value lang is negative 2.821640164.
Positive 3 po, sir. Kay x squared plus 3x.
Oh. Okay. Thank you for that. This is positive 3 pala. Okay. This is positive 3. Kaya ano negative 3 na nabutang nila? Anyway. Okay, sige. So, this is positive 3. Okay, then you press equal. Negative 2. Okay, tas imaginary. I mean, complex number. We'll disregard the complex numbers. So, negative 2 ato ni ko consider. So, the
Excuse me,
result
sir.
here is
Sir, pwede,
negative
pero may,
2. Yes.
always po ba itong i-ignore na let x sub 2, tas x sub 3? Like,
Come again?
pero may po ba ito nga x of 1 let, kuan ba, x of 1 let kukuhaon? Or if ever mag x of 2, kung
No,
dire
no, no, no.
imaginary x of 2, kukuha ang gyapon niya.
Oo, kukuhaon ni mo. Kung manabo nga ni, tanan ni mo kukuhaon ng equation, then that means that there are three equation that you will solve. O, ibig sabihin kung tanan real number, there are 3 points. 3 points nga nag-intersect and curve with the x-axis. Then you get all of the equation of the tangent line on those points. Okay? So tulo team answer. Okay? So dili pa kita tapos ha. We already have solved for the point of intersection pa lang. Let me put it here. That is negative 2, 0. Okay? Any question before we proceed? Anyone? Waray? Sige. Erase natin. Okay ha, may na nakita point of intersection. That is negative 2, 0. Okay, so may na nakita point. Mabalik kita dito ang first step. Ang kanina, ano to solve for the value of y prime. Y is equal to x cubed plus 3x plus 14. This is your y prime is equal to 3x squared plus 3. Diba? So, your y prime therefore when x is equal to 2, adi. Negative 2 pala. Negative 2 team gagamiton ha. It's right here, negative 2. So, you have your 3, negative 2. You have to include the negative sign and raising it to the power of 2. Okay, so this is y prime. This is equal to pera. 3 times 4 plus 3. And this is equal to 12 plus 13. Your y prime therefore is equal to 15. This is your slope. This is your slope of the tangent line. Diba? Tangent line. This is equal to 15. Tangent line man la, you don't need to solve for the slope of the normal line. Kasi diri man gin papabiling didihan problem. Okay, you have the slope, you have the point slope form ka. Y minus y sub 1 is equal to m. X minus x sub 1. Y minus your y sub 1 is 0. This is equal to 15x minus your x sub 1 is negative 2. Y, this is equal to 15x plus negative 2, magiging positive 2, diba? So this will be pera. 15 times 2 is 30. So this is pera. Negative 15x plus y. This is equal to 30. So this is 15x minus y. This is equal to negative 30. Okay? Any question? Pakiana. Waray.